On this channel, I've covered a whole bunch of German stuff. Uniforms, kits, and even camos. Today, we're going to take a break from that. We'll be taking a field trip to another European country today, Lithuania. Home of abundant forest, nature, beaches, and castles. Pretty much just like every other European country. However, they hold one thing special that we are going to be taking a look at today. What makes this country different? Is it their nationalized love for basketball? Well, yeah, but today we're not going to be talking about that. Today we're going to be going over M05 Miško. M05 Miško sounds an awful lot like the Finland's M05 pattern, doesn't it? In fact, you might have even clicked this video thinking that's what it was about. Well, it isn't, and I'm sorry to disappoint. Today, it's Lithuania's turn to have a video. So before I can even start this video, I have to thank the local Lithuanian on Instagram. Not only did he provide us with photos of the M05 Miško, but he also knew much of the history and helped me edit the script so that this video would be easier to understand. Definitely go check him out. Okay, so now that we've cleared that up, let's cover the camo's history. In order to do so, let's actually cover the country's history first. After World War II, Lithuania was occupied by the USSR and was a satellite country. In March of 1990, Lithuania broke away from the USSR.
The Republic of Lithuania has escalated beyond threats to the use of force. Soviet tanks and troops moved into Lithuania's capital, Vilnius, and took over two important locations. Here's ABC's Jim Laurie.
The two assaults lasted only a few minutes. At the main newspaper printing plant, paratroopers stormed the building. They fired into the air and sprayed the plant with bullets.
While Lithuania gained independence in the 1990s, the issue of independence was not immediately settled. On January 13th of 1991, Soviet forces stormed Vilnius along with the Vilnius TV tower. On this day, 14 people were killed and 700 were injured. Later, on July 27th of 1991, the Russian government did re-recognize Lithuania, and the two countries re-established diplomatic relations. As this became more common with other European countries that were neutral or USSR satellites, NATO established the Partnership for Peace, or PFP. Romania was the first country to join this program in 1994, and the day after, Lithuania became the second. With this, Lithuania stopped using its pass-amoeba pattern and quickly adopted a copy of the US M81 pattern. So where does M05 Miško come in? Why does this history matter for its development? The official year when M05 Miško was created and put into service changes depending on the source. Some sources claim that it was made and adopted in 2002, others 2003, some even go all the way up to 2004 and 2005. The pattern was likely worked on in the early 2000s to differentiate itself from using patterns seen on US surplus. The pattern, like many other European camos, was first used by Lithuanian Special Forces. The most realistic dates for its creation and adoption are, it was developed in 2002 and first put into service with Litsoft in either 2003 or 2004, then adopted by the rest of the Lithuanian military in 2005. The name M05 Miško has some meaning to it also. M05 means Modelis 05. In English translates to, you guessed it, Model 05. Miško means woodland or forest in Lithuanian. So it's Model 05 woodland. So let's cover the actual pattern. To start off, let's look at the overall colors. M05 Miško is a 4-color pattern. However, there are only 3 distinct colors: rosette brown, verdant green, and black. The 4th color comes with a deliberate misalignment which allows a light tan base to outline the shapes and provide an illusion of depth. So, to go back to that question I didn't even answer, why does the history of Lithuania matter for this pattern? That is actually answered in the symbolism of the shapes they chose for the pattern. The overall shape for M05 resembles that of a jigsaw or leaf pattern. Are you a fan of abstract art? Well, I hope so, because the shape of this pattern is what gives it historical importance. Hidden and hard to notice in this pattern features the Jogailus Kryžius, which is an old version of the French Cross of Lorraine. This is a symbol in the Lithuanian coat of arms. The cross is a strong reminder of Lithuania's independence from the Soviet Union, hence its historical purpose. However, in order to see this symbol, we have to use our imagination to the fullest. Here, I have it outlined to help you see it. It's a lot like those 3D books you would stare at as a kid. Yeah, it takes a lot of imagination, but it's definitely a cool feature in the pattern. Anyways, that concludes today's video. Make sure you subscribe and leave a funny comment. Hope you all had a good one, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
so sweet. Oh, geez, bitches wanna know me. I'm laughing at your homie. Oh, no, who's he? Sorry that I'm nosy. KYI doesn't know that you're with me.